Hey YouTube, I wanted to make a video to upload, and I thought the best thing to upload would be a how-to video. I've never made one of those before, so we'll see how it goes. So this YouTube video is going to be on how to rig a offshore trolling lure. And these kind of lures will catch anything from mahi-mahi to blue marlin. This lure in particular, I'm going to hope to put in a shotgun position when we're out in the deeper water and hope something big comes by and grab it. It's the mahi color, so it might catch a big mahi, because you well know mahis, they're cannibals. So that or a big blue marlin, hopefully. That would be the goal. But anyway, we're gonna get this started. There's two ways to rig these. There's a way if you're gonna run a ballyhoo in the skirt, which puts the hook up in a farther up position to make sure the ballyhoo head is up behind the head of the skirt. That way it doesn't, the ballyhoo head doesn't catch current on one edge or the other, and it'll shoot off and it just won't swim right. So I'm going to show you the way to run it naked, because I plan on running this lure naked anyway. So when you're all said and done rigging a lure like this, you want the bend of the hook to be right at the end of the skirt. So the way you're going to do that is put beads up here in the middle of it. So we'll get started on rigging this. Right here is loop protectors. These protect the loop around your hook in case you've been catching small mahi all day long and they've been chafing up your line. You put the line back out there and actually catch a bigger fish. You don't want that chafed line to compromise that fish. So these are 400-pound crimps. And this is a 100-pound leader that we're going to be using. Do not go fishing with 400-pound crimps on 100-pound mono. I have 100-pound crimps, but they're in a boat that's being serviced right now, so these 400 pounds will work. But obviously, if you're using a 100-pound mono, you're going to want a 100-pound crimp. But just for this video, these will work. So we're going to get this started. So the first thing we're going to do, this is a 5-foot section of a 100-pound monofilament. First thing you're going to want to do is take this crimp, put it over the line. Now I have these loop protectors already cut. You take one of these loop protectors, which this is a little long piece, we'll use a shorter one. And you're gonna put that on next. You're gonna put that through there. And take your hook, put it over the line like this. Alright, and take it, bend it back over, and run it back through the crimp. And these hook protectors, these loop protectors, they give you a little trouble getting them tight. Just like that. Give me a second. Alrighty. Put that through. Alrighty, now when you got it tight, you're going to take your crimpers, crimp the crimp, obviously. And when you're crimping, you want to crimp towards the middle of the crimp. Don't crimp on the edges, because what that'll do, you want to crimp on the middle of the crimp. I don't know if you can see that or not. Because if you crimp on one edge of the crimp, what that's going to do is dig into the mono, and if you catch a bigger fish, it might cut your line pulling on it because you got the crimp dug into your mono. So you want to crimp that real good, especially since this is lighter line. So once you get that crimped, you're going to give it a tug. Obviously this might slip because it's smaller line than the crimp. So then I got that rigged. Now remember, you're gonna want this hook to be laying right here. So we're gonna take these beads and put them on. And I already measured this out. So we're gonna need 4 beads to get that hook to sit right where we want it. So we're gonna go to our other end, our other tag end, and feed these beads on like so. Alrighty, that's 1, 2, 3, that's 5. I'm going to put 4 on it. So, now that we got the beads on our hook, our crimps, we're going to take the lure, I'm going to go to the back of the lure, there's going to be a little hole. Feed this through the hole. It's going to come out the other side, pull it through. Alrighty, just like that, straighten out the skirt, pull the beads up. Alright, and there we are. So we got our lure, we got it straightened out, and see where that sits. That sits just perfect. I mean, that's about as close as you're gonna get it. So that part's done. The next thing to do is finish off this whole setup by taking the tag end, and we're gonna do, what I do is I put barrel swivels on the end of all my setups like this, because on my reels, I do a bimini twist and I have snap swivels, so I can switch to lures very quickly as fast as I want. So I always put barrel swivels on, that way I can cut into the snap swivels. So it's the same process on the other end, obviously. Crimp, loop protector, and then barrel swivel, and then back over itself. And you don't need these loop protectors, you don't need them. I went without them for a long time, but I thought, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry, and I lost a couple fish because of chafed loops. I'm guessing, never knew because I didn't get them back. I got a couple of them back that were chafed, and I was like, well, I gotta do something about them. So once you get that fed through, go back and crimp it again. Give it a good crimp. This one's kind of on the edge, but that's alright, just for video's sake. These crimps look like garbage because, you know, the difference in the mono and the crimp. But anyway, so we have that, just like that. Cut your tag end. Which you want to cut that shorter. But we have a complete lure, perfect for trolling. And you're gonna want to troll this at, I don't know, 5 miles per hour, 8 miles per hour kind of. I'd keep it underneath 10. 10 would be the max that I would troll for anything like dolphin or blue marlin. But obviously, if you want to go faster, you get a chance at a wahoo, which is an awesome fish to catch. So that concludes our video, and I hope this helped you out.